he said to me, we don't ask anyone to join our club, and I'm always telling people it all starts with an ask. So I was feeling kind of conflicted there. That works, they have a different process that works for them. And I kept asking, what's the secret to your success? And you know what he said? Service. It's all about the service. They are constantly doing service. Not one project, not 2, 3, or 4 every week. And it's not always the same people. And a club of 380 members?
374, but who's counting?
Okay, close.
Nearly 400.
And that's the goal out here, they're trying to get to 400 before the year is over. And they have a goal, you see that? They're amazing. That's all I can say about this club, they're amazing. And whatever we can extract from them and use in our clubs and in our districts to make us stronger. When we see something that's working, let's not be jealous. Let's say, hey, how did you do it? And show me so that we can learn how to be successful like that, so that we can continue to grow and give Lions an opportunity to serve. You notice he said a new member already sharing a project. You go into some of these clubs, you see the same people always doing everything. And then someone says, well, because we can't get other people. No, because you always jumping out there doing it. So how are they gonna do it? Give them an opportunity to serve. Lions join to serve. Remember, we're volunteers. I could either be at home with my family or working a part-time job where I'm getting paid. But if I'm doing something in my Lions Club and in my community, knowing that it's making a difference and I have a responsibility, then I gotta show up. But if I don't have any responsibility, one of the things I noticed in my club, I felt that we were losing people because we weren't doing something on a continual basis. Yeah, we all have those projects. Thanksgiving baskets, that's November. Christmas toys for tots, that's December. But what are we doing the other 10 months? So we went out and bought our own screening machine. We had a couple in the district, but could you find it? Who got it? We got 77 clubs in the district, 3 machines. So we decided to buy our own machine. Now screening you can do all year round. Even in the summertime when the schools close, daycare centers never close because parents are working. They may get 2 weeks off, but they're working. So that's what we did, and it's made a big difference in our club. And that's the way we have to think. We have to be creative, change, that word change. And how do we get younger members? You just said it. Don't bring one in, because if they walk in, and I say this and I don't mean this negatively, on Monday, I got to visit the El Cajon Lions, Valley Lions Club. I got there early, and I saw the members walking in, some with walkers, some on scooters. Now, I'm not that young myself, but let me tell you, that did not give me a great feeling, because I said, you know what, they can be great. We had a club in my district. They were talking about all the wonderful work that they were doing. And I looked around their room, there was nobody in there under 70. And I said, you know what, it's gonna reach a point, because we don't live forever. And it'll reach a point where they say, you know what, the mind might be willing, but the body just ain't able to do this stuff anymore. We got to bring younger people in, get them involved. Give them an opportunity to serve. And don't shoot them down if they come up with a suggestion that you tried 30 years ago and it didn't work. It might work now. Keep that in mind. And you know what, they're not gonna come sit in meetings like we do. You know? Even banks learned that, that's why we got ATM machines, but they get yeah. Remember back in the day, you got your paycheck, you went and stood in the bank to cash it, or you used to have to go get online. You don't sit in the banks anymore like they used to, because people are busy. And we have to be able to change with the times. So keep that in mind. Sorry I didn't get to see more of your presentation, but we was over in another room when they were talking about redistricting. That's a whole time. And I tell you, the answer to redistricting is not just redistricting, because if you don't do something about membership, it's a temporary fix. 5 years later, you'll be back in the same situation. Past International Director Bill Iannacone talked about when he was the governor, there was 38,000 lines in MD4. Now there's 18,000. I was a governor 94, 95. We had 23,000 in New York. We're now under 16,000. So we want to turn those numbers around. Just think about the population. Just in the United States, we have 330 million people. We're at 1.4. There's a lot of opportunity out there. There's a lot of people who think like you and me and realize the importance of giving back to the community. So we've got to get them involved. Each one bring one. That was my thing when I was governor. Just imagine if each line just brought in one new member. That 1.4 becomes 2.8. I'm gonna stop.